Hello, I'm Ella. I'm in fifth grade, and I'm going to be interviewing our principal, Mrs. Loughridge. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, thank you, Ella, for asking me some questions and joining me today. So my name is Amber Loughridge, and I am the third through fifth grade elementary school principal. So I live really close to Tennessee, but I still live in Georgia. And I live on a farm, and I have two sons and a husband, and we grow strawberries and pumpkins and hay, and we even have cows. So my son, Judson, is in fourth grade this year at GCA, and Jackson is in second grade. I've taught all kinds of things. I've taught kindergarten, third, fourth, fifth, and a couple of subgroups like ESOL, EIP, which is called AIM here at GCA, special ed and gifted. And I've served in a lot of different leadership roles. Last year I was the assistant principal here. So I've always known that I wanted to be a teacher, and I worked really hard in school to make my dreams come true. It's not always been easy, but it's definitely been worth it. So I love educating and leading and inspiring others. And that's just a passion that I have, and it keeps me motivated to work hard for our students here at GCA.
So I have a few other questions. How's the school making sure students with disabilities get support?
I'm so glad you asked. So this is one of the really, really big reasons that I love GCA. There are multiple teams that support all of our teams, all of our students here at GCA. So we have an entire special ed department, and they have special ed teachers that work with co-teachers, and they create specially designed instruction for our students with disabilities. We also have a team of leaders that support those teachers. We have family engagement, a whole team of family engagement specialists, and they work with parents and teachers and students to make sure that our students are supported here at GCA. And then there are people like me and my admin team that work really closely with teachers to make sure that GCA is a place where every student can be the best student possible.
Also, what was your favorite subject when you were in school?
Oh, that's a good one, Ella. So my favorite subject is almost like your name. It was ELA. I love to write. I would write poetry and make up different stories, and I had a great imagination. But I'm going to give you a little secret. I didn't always like to read. It wasn't until I kept reading all different kinds of genres until I realized, oh, this is the type of book that I love to read. And then I was hooked and I loved it. So I want to encourage everybody that if you don't particularly like reading, keep reading until you find what you love. And when you find that, then it's super easy to read and it's something that you want to do. I also really love math. That's my favorite subject to teach.
Thank you. I have another question. What are some traditions that you had for the first day of school?
Okay, so every year since I was a student teacher, before I became a real teacher, I was in school to be a teacher. I have read the book. It's called What I Like About Me. And in that book, it talks about all kinds of things like kids with braces and glasses and different kinds of foods that kids like and different styles, different talents, different heights, short and tall, and different types of hair. It goes over all different kinds of students. And it talks about the one thing that makes us all the same is that we're all unique. We're all very different. I've had the opportunity to read that to every single group that I've ever taught. And I love it because it gives me the opportunity to speak to students about similarities and differences and how being unique is really awesome. And that's what sets us apart, is that we are all unique, yet we're all equally wonderful.
Thank you for another great answer. And I have one last final question. If you could take students on a field trip anywhere in the world, where would you take them?
Ooh. So I don't know if you know this or not, but this year elementary has a theme and it's all space related. We also have a motto and it's called Rise Up. So I guess I would have to take everybody on a huge rocket ship. Have you ever heard the song? We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship, zooming through the air. So that's what I would do. I would take you all on a huge spaceship and I would take you into space and show you all of the stars and the planets, but of course not get too close so that we wouldn't, burn up. And I think that would be the perfect field trip. So even though I can't really take you all into space, I do want to zoom you through all of our courses this year and watch you rise up and soar as GCA champions this year.
Thank you so much for answering all of my questions.
Ella, you did a great job interviewing me today. And thank you for taking the time out of your day to let all of our students learn about me and GCA.